All right, okay, good day, everyone. Trust we are doing good. Trust our day is going smooth and beautiful. Well, yeah, good morning. If you are from Nigeria, good afternoon, good day, wherever part of the country you are, and whichever is associated with your part of the country. So, good day to everyone. And trust we've been beautiful since last week. Yeah, you're welcome back to Heart Family Talk Show, where it's all about the family. Yeah. So this is another beautiful week. Yeah. And for quite some time we've been focusing on the training. Yeah. We dealt with the training and we really learned a lot. I learned a lot and I believe you learned a lot. Yeah, I actually got a feedback sometimes, maybe last month, yeah. And two people, like a male and a female, and they were like, we had a conversation and they're like, you know, I love what you to teach in your channel, but me, I'm not yet ready for marriage. I never reached the stage for marriage. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. So we engaged in a conversation and I kind of opened their understanding to the fact that when it comes to family, when it comes to marriage, you don't wait until you are ready to be prepared. You don't wait until you are ready to envision the kind of family you desire to have. You don't wait until you say I do before you begin to learn the things you need to learn that should make you a better wife, a better husband, a responsible wife, a responsible husband, a responsible mother or father, or a better father or mother. You start preparation even right from your home. You know, a man said how from 11 years old he has started telling God, praying that this is the kind of home I desire, this is the kind of family I want to have. And practically speaking, is someone I actually know. Exactly what he asks God is the kind of family he has now. So you can imagine from 11 years old, and now it's a reality that he's actually experiencing. So, Heart to Heart Family Talk Show is not limited to only married people. It's not limited to only parents. It's not limited to only couples. It does not have any restriction, because even as young as a teenager, as a youth, it is advisable to start preparing for the kind of family we want. The reason why we have so many families that are not, effective and efficient, that are not producing what they should produce, is because the preparation did not start from when it's supposed to start. One of a man of God I know, one of my pastor, he used to say something. He used to say, proper prior preparation prevent poor performance. Yes, when it comes to family, establishing family and marriage, it practically applies. It practically applies. So for you to have the kind of beautiful, because beautiful home, beautiful family, beautiful marriage is not automatic. Yeah, it takes process, it takes contribution, it takes intentionality, it takes preparation. Yeah, it takes preparation. Yeah, so yeah, that aside, just to bring our mindset for as many that are young, teenagers, children. I'm a child, I have a family, I belong to a family. you know whether you are a male or female, you are a child or you are a son, and you belong to a family. If the family that you actually belong to presently is not the ideal kind of family you desire, it's time to start preparing for the kind of family you want to have. So you don't wait until you propose. So you don't wait until she say yes. You don't wait until you climb the altar. You know, say, I'm not married though. It does not work. Yeah, that's just a practical proof that it will be a failure, it will be a disaster. Yeah. So that aside, whether you are a youth, whether you are a teenager, Heart to Heart Family Talk Show is a message to you. If you desire to have a kind of family that is an example, if you desire to have a kind of children that is a breed that can represent you, verbally and non-verbally, wherever they find themselves in any territory of the world, that they can represent you, now is the right time to start preparing. So today we're going to be looking at a topic that says the gift of children. Yeah, the gift of children, the gift of children, the gift of children, the gift of children. Yeah. So we've been talking about the training for quite some time now, and today we want to look at the gift of children. Now, when we talk about gifts, is a heart-to-heart talk show. What does gift means? What's the meaning of gift? What's a gift? If you take a look at our dictionary, gift actually connotes, a present that is given to someone without compensation or without payment made for it. Yeah, and also gift can be natural abilities or qualities. Yeah, we have gifts as in things, objects, and we have gift as in qualities, and we have gift as in abilities. Whichever way, they are gifts. As long as you do not pay money for it, as long as you do not pay a compensating amount for it, it is a gift. Yeah. So babies, children, they are gifts because we didn't pay God money to get them. Yeah. We didn't pay money to get them. And there's something about gifts. So that's gifts. Anything that is given to you or that you give to someone without any form of payment attached to it. Yeah. So that's a gift. Yeah, another thing I want to talk about today's video is going to be short. It's going to be brief, but it's going to be impactful and educative. You know, Another thing I want to talk about is that gift as symbolic. Yeah, gift as symbolic. It means if children are gifts, they are symbolic. They are symbolic. Children as gift to each family are symbolic. Your firstborn is not the same as your secondborn. Neither is the secondborn the same as the thirdborn. Neither do they represent the same gift. They represent unique gifts. And there's something about gifts. When the when we say something is symbolic, it means there is, beyond the appearance of it, there is a message in it. Beyond the appearance of it, there is something in it that should be unraveled. There's a message in it that should be unraveled. Yeah, I remember back in school, when I was in school, there was a time I did my birthday. I think that should be 2021 or 2022. And a very close friend of mine, he bought me a gift on my birthday. He bought me a tambourine. I don't know if you know a tambourine. Yeah, the local kind of tambourine. And I was like, like birthday gift, tambourine, like what's with tambourine and birthday gift? I was kind of expecting a book. I was expecting a Bible. I was expecting that, okay, take me to Pramos, like take me out, and I was expecting like maybe edible things like cake and stuff like that. But I was expecting a book. I love book as gifts. Like my best gift are, and get me books. I'm so grateful. So I was like, I appreciated it. That's one thing about me. Even though I'm like this does not connect, I appreciated that gift, and I appreciated the giver. It took me quite a while before I could actually decode what that gift symbolized. It took me quite a while before I could actually decode what motive, what intention, what message is this person trying to pass across to me by giving me a tambourine. Because I'm a person, I have passion for song. I'm a lover of song. Like I've said it in my introduction of Meet Your Host. I'm a lover of song. I have passion for song. I compose song, and go on and on. So giving me a tambourine, it took quite a while before I could decode it, before I could unravel the message he was trying to pass to me. So gift as symbolic. It means children as gifts, they are symbolic, each and every one of them. But the sad news is that many parents do not take time to decode the message in that gift as a child. Many parents do not take the time to understand what does this child as a gift symbolize. Remember, Joseph was a son, but he was a symbolic gift to the family of Jacob. He was a preserver. He preserved the whole of his father's house and the whole of his father's people. Remember, Jesus. Jesus was a son, was a gift, but he symbolizes salvation of the whole world. I can go on and on. Even Moses. Moses was a son, but he symbolizes deliverance. Deliverance of the people of God. So it is God's, there are gifts aside from the gift of children. There are gifts aside from the gift as a person, as a baby. There are other gifts that are, packed up, wrapped up inside them as children. But many of us, many parents, we don't take time to decode the gifts. We don't take time to understand what it symbolizes. Yeah, we just receive the gift and just start using it. And some persons receive the gift and just abandon it. Some persons receive the gift and just say, what's this that this person gave me? And just, it's not useful to me, and just drop it. Not knowing that beyond the appearance of that gift, there is a message the giver is trying to pass across. It may not appeal to your eyes at this particular point in time, but there is a message that makes the giver to give you that particular gift. He will have given you another kind of gift or another kind of gift. Some people are like, why will God just give me only boys' children? What am I? Why only boys' children? And just say, there is a message the giver is trying to pass across to you for giving you all boys or all girls. There is a message the giver is trying to pass across to you. If you are given male and female as children, there is a message the giver is trying to pass across to you. Can we be patient enough to decode the message, to understand what it symbolizes? The symbol of those gifts. Very important. There are many gifts that are not understood. If you don't understand a gift, you cannot actually use it, you cannot utilize it in a way that the giver will be motivated, like, wow, I'm so happy the way I see you use this gift, When we don't understand the importance of a gift, when we don't understand the efficacy of a gift, the importance, the value, the worth, the quality of a gift, we would use it anyhow. We won't utilize it. We won't actually use it in a way that it even encourages the giver. So as parents that have children, have we decoded the message in the gifts God has given to us as children? Or we just receive them and just start using them? You just receive them. We don't care to understand them. We don't care to understand what they symbolize. We don't care to understand what the message they carry for my family and the world at large. Because children as gifts, they have a message to your family and then to the world. If you don't understand the message that they add to your family, you cannot, maximize, invest wisely in them and then maximize them. Because a gift as a child that a family, invests, like, understand their message, understand what they symbolize, they would actually invest in that particular gift, utilize it, and it becomes a gift that that everybody want to associate with. At that time, that gift no longer becomes just a gift limited to the use of the family, accessible to the family. The whole world too wants to access that gift. It becomes a gift to the whole world. But many parents, we need to trust God for long foresight. Many parents invest in their children to make them remain just a gift to their family, and they are not able to utilize the gift that they had to the world. Beyond the fact that God gives you a child as a gift to your family, is a gift to your family, yet your family is just a means to an end. Your family is just a means to an end of that gift. The end is that that gift will be accessible and utilized and enjoyed by the whole world in its uniqueness, in our uniqueness. So babies are gifts. Babies are symbolic. They are gifts that are symbolic. Have we decoded? When I mean decoded, like it means to get the message in a message. To get the message in a gift. What a gift, the message that a gift is. Yeah, they are symbolic. Every child as a gift is symbolic. Male or female, they are symbolic. All boys, they are symbolic. It's a message God is sending to you. All girls, they are symbolic, and it's a message God is trying to pass across to you. Can we be patient enough to understand the message so that we can invest wisely and ensure we utilize all of the potentials, all of the natural abilities and qualities invested from heaven inside that gift called a baby? And that our family can no longer contain the gift of that baby, but that as he grew up in stature and in wisdom, the whole world can enjoy of the gift of that child. Yeah. So as parents, this is God's expectation, that I didn't just give you children. Not just because you asked me for children, I just give you children. I give you a message. I give you a gift. This gift symbolizes something. It symbolizes a message in my heart. Can you understand it so that you can actually invest accurately and ensure that the training process, because one thing about God is much more interested in process than the result. You can get result anyway, but if the anyway is not God way, God is not interested. So we can train our children to become anything, but if the training, the process is not a process that is God way, God is not interested. So, dear parents, let's ensure that we try as much as possible to pay attention to each gift that God has given to us, to understand and decode the message in them, so that we can invest in them wisely and effectively and efficiently. Is essential. It's very essential. And how we can actually, how we can actually utilize these gifts is by, number one, carefully. So how we can actually maximize each gift that we've been given. Number one, we need to carefully understand the message in the gift. What's the message the giver is trying to communicate to me? Not just as babies, you can actually relate it to whatever gift you receive. People don't just give gifts, there's a message they're trying to pass across. So we must carefully understand the message in the gift. And number two, we must effectively and efficiently utilize it. Let's say, for instance, someone gives me a gift, and on a daily basis I have contact with this particular person, and the person actually see how carelessly and how rough I handle the gift that he treasures so much to actually give me. The person will be so discouraged, And even if the person wants to actually, gift me another gift, he would actually think twice. Will she actually appreciate it? Will she actually treasure it the way I treasure it? Will she actually value it the way I value it? The person will think twice before getting me another gift. So, how are we effectively and efficiently utilizing the gift God has given to us? Is it in a way that God is so glad that He gave us that gift? Or is it in a way that God will think twice, if I had known? Is it in that way? The way we are using our gift, is it in that way? And also, we must properly protect and care for the gift. If I'm given a gift and then I'm so intentional with caring for the gift, ensure that nothing rough handles the gift, nothing bad happens to the gift, the giver will be encouraged. Wow. And even without my asking, out of the fact that he is encouraged or she is encouraged of how I properly care for the gift and protect the gift, will get me much more gifts. Yeah. So as parents, children are gifts from God. Remember, Psalms chapter 121:27 verses 3 say, behold, children are heritage. They are the heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is their reward. So the heritage that God hands over to you as gifts, children, how are we caring for it? How are we protecting it? How are we utilizing them to see that the old potentials, qualities, and abilities God invested in them before bringing them to us, we ensure that we properly utilize them to see that they exhibit those giftings, those many other gifts inside them. Very important. How are we caring for them? How are we caring for them? How intentional are we caring for those gifts? Do you know God treasured them so much? God treasured them so much that Jesus even says that it is the kingdom of God is like unto these little ones. So if God should treasure the gift of children and then gives it to us, how are we protecting them? How are we caring for them? How do we treasure? Do we treasure them in the same way? So parents, let's actually do the needful and see how much our children will become a global site, a global resource is needed. A global human resource is needed because our family can no longer just contain them. Even the world we actually go out of his way to access them. So let's not limit the gift that God has given to us. Their gifts, their heritage, their treasures. Let's decode the message in each of these gifts so that we can actually use them in according to the message we have gotten of this gift. Now I use better the tambourine. Now that I actually have an understanding of why this person gave me this gift as a birthday gift, I understood the message he was trying to pass across. I value it more. I treasure it more. When I'm using it, I know what it means. That's how it is with children. So we're going to be calling it a day right here. And I trust we have learned. Don't forget, share this link to your family, to your friend, your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, to your friends, even your enemies. Share it to them because they need it. Yeah, they need it. Everyone wants to have a beautiful family. Everyone wants to have children that the whole world will actually associate with. So share the link. And if you have not subscribed, like I don't know how to beg someone, just subscribe to this channel as being your way of being a blessing to us, as Jesus is using us to be a blessing to you, on a weekly basis. So don't forget, Heart to Heart Family Talk Show is all about the family. We care about you. We desire your family to be best family in the world, to be the best. I didn't say perfect, to be the best, And so we'll see you same time, same channel next week. And from this side, it's bye bye. So take care. See you next week. God bless you. Yeah.